Welcome back to Mind Nuggets. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary lives of African wild dogs, a species whose intelligence, social structure, and hunting prowess are truly awe-inspiring. Despite being one of Africa's most endangered predators, they're a critical part of their ecosystem. In this video, we'll explore their behavior, survival strategies, and why these animals deserve our admiration and protection. Let's get started. To kick things off, let's talk about the hunting strategies of African wild dogs. Unlike many carnivores, these dogs do not rely on raw strength or the element of surprise to capture their prey. Instead, their greatest weapon is their teamwork. African wild dogs hunt in coordinated packs that can range from 2 to 20 individuals, and each member plays a vital role in bringing down prey. Their hunting strategy is all about endurance. African wild dogs are built for speed and stamina, capable of running at 37 miles per hour for over an hour. They tire out their prey by wearing it down, relentlessly pursuing animals like impalas or gazelles across vast distances. What's remarkable is that they rarely rely on ambush tactics. Instead, they chase their target until the animal is exhausted, then pounce at the right moment. This long-distance pursuit requires a deep level of coordination and trust within the pack. Studies have shown that the dogs use a variety of vocalizations and body signals to maintain this intricate communication, enabling them to adjust tactics mid-hunt and ensure every member plays their part. Their ability to communicate effectively and adapt during the hunt is key to their success, and it highlights the level of intelligence and social cohesion within these animals. Now let's explore a bit of biology. While they might resemble domestic dogs, African wild dogs belong to a completely different genus, Lycaon, and they're more closely related to jackals and coyotes than to dogs we're familiar with. Their unique physiology is an adaptation to their environment and hunting style. One standout feature is their ears. These dogs have large, rounded, bat-like ears that are more than just an adorable trait. They serve an essential function. The size of their ears allows them to communicate effectively with one another during hunts. They also help regulate their body temperature in the sweltering heat of the African savanna, functioning like natural air conditioning by dissipating heat. Additionally, their sleek build, long legs, and wide feet allow them to cover long distances while maintaining speed and agility. Unlike wolves, which have powerful jaws built for crushing bones, African wild dogs have smaller teeth adapted for catching smaller prey, but they make up for this with their speed and teamwork. Their efficiency in the hunt is a direct result of these physical adaptations, which give them a significant advantage over other predators in the same environment. Communication is key to the success of African wild dogs, and their vocalizations are incredibly diverse. They don't just bark like house dogs. Instead, they produce a range of sounds like twittering, chirping, and a distinctive high-pitched squeal. But it's not just about making noise, it's about sending specific messages. One of the most important sounds is a twittering call, often made when the pack is reunited after a hunt. This call strengthens the bond between pack members and signals excitement and cooperation. The chirping sound is another form of communication used by pups to call for food or attention from the adults. Interestingly, the dogs also use body language, such as tail position, ear movements, and facial expressions, alongside these vocalizations. This level of communication ensures that the pack is always in sync, whether during a hunt, a play session, or protecting the pups. These highly developed methods of interaction are a testament to the complex social structure that defines the African wild dog. Now let's talk about the social structure of these animals, which is arguably one of their most fascinating traits. African wild dogs live in packs led by an alpha male and female, but leadership in these packs is shared and communal. Unlike the strict hierarchical structure seen in many other species, the alpha pair does not dominate the rest of the pack, rather they guide and nurture it. After a successful hunt, the alpha pair shares food with the rest of the pack, ensuring that even the youngest and weakest members are fed. The older pups, who are learning how to hunt, will often be fed first. This communal feeding structure encourages strong family bonds. and it also ensures the pack's survival during lean times. In fact, wild dogs are one of the most social species in the animal kingdom, and their survival depends on this cohesion. The pack is like a living organism. Each member plays a role, and the health of the whole group relies on mutual support and cooperation. This social structure is not just for show. It's essential to their survival in a challenging and competitive ecosystem. The strength of the pack ultimately determines the success of the group as a whole. Unfortunately, despite their unique abilities and crucial role in the ecosystem, African wild dogs are critically endangered. Today, fewer than 6,000 remain in the wild. Habitat loss due to human encroachment, as well as diseases like rabies and distemper, have devastated their populations. One of the most significant threats to wild dog populations is conflict with human settlements. As people expand into wild territories, the dogs lose their hunting grounds, and their chances of encountering disease-infected domestic animals increase. But there is hope. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect these animals through habitat restoration and anti-poaching initiatives. Conservation efforts in protected areas have had some success, but much more needs to be done if these remarkable animals are to survive long-term. Despite the challenges they face, African wild dogs exhibit a remarkable sense of altruism within their packs. When a member of the pack is injured, the others will often rally around to protect and support it. If a pack member is unable to hunt, the group will ensure it gets fed. These behaviors underscore the deep bonds that keep the pack intact. In the harsh African wilderness, survival often depends on competition. But for the African wild dog, it's the sense of community that gives them the strength to endure. This level of loyalty and cooperation is rare in the animal kingdom and sets the African wild dog apart from many other predators. The African wild dog is a symbol of what true teamwork, loyalty, and adaptability can achieve. As one of Africa's most endangered species, their survival depends on the collective efforts of conservationists, local communities, and governments. We can all help by spreading awareness and supporting the preservation of their natural habitats. Thank you for watching Mind Nuggets. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of African wild dogs, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the incredible diversity of our planet's wildlife.